Welcome viewers, a selection by means of a choose appointed through former President Donald Trump to briefly halt a Justice Department investigation into Trump's managing of categorized archives at his Mar-a-Lago property brought on an avalanche of criticism from throughout the felony spectrum, which includes assaults from conservatives who served in the Trump administration. It was once deeply unsuitable in a range of ways, former Attorney General William Barr said. But before we proceed, if you are new to my channel, please kindly take a minute of your precious time, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for latest updates from us. But Judge Aileen Cannon's ruling is simply one of a flurry of controversial choices with the aid of Trump judges in latest months that have been criticized as out of step with long-standing felony principles. Among the provocative selections from Trump-appointed judges, those envelope-pushing rulings have fueled questions about whether or not Trump's judicial choices are extra conservative or greater partisan than these of preceding Republican presidents, and whether or not many years of unorthodox decrees from these judicial choices lie ahead. In sheer numbers, Trump's have an effect on the federal judiciary used to be profound. During simply 4 years in office, he changed a 0.33 of the Supreme Court, 54 individuals of the Circuit Appeals Courts, and 174 District Court docket judges. In all, about 30% of the federal bench. Trump's tally of appeals court docket judges got here in simply one brief of the quantity former President Barack Obama managed to get on the bench in twice as a whole lot time. The 11th Circuit, which is anticipated to hear the government's enchantment of Cannon's one-of-a-kind grasp order, is a majority Trump court docket with 6 of the 11 lively judges appointed through the 45th president. Trump's choice for youthful nominees additionally potential his judicial alternatives should be handing down choices for the subsequent half-century. Trump has made clear he expects unfleeting loyalty from the judges he appointed, referring to them as my judges and grousing publicly when they dominated towards his administration. If it's my judges, you be aware of how they're gonna decide, Trump guaranteed evangelical leaders at some point of the 2016 campaign. Trump's repeated assaults on judges for the duration of that marketing campaign and the early tiers of his presidency led to an unusual public rebuke from Chief Justice John Roberts in 2018. We do no longer have Obama judges or Trump judges, Bush judges or Clinton judges, Roberts stated then. That unbiased judiciary is something we ought to all be grateful for. Still, some latest judicial forays in specifically political instances have raised questions about whether or not Trump judges have a mainly partisan bent. A March ruling from a Trump appointee in North Carolina shut down state-level lawsuits to disqualify Representative Madison Cawthorn, RNC, from re-election on account of his assist for efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. A federal appeals courtroom reversed the selection 2 months later, and Cawthorn misplaced his primary, making the dispute moot. Other instances, the unorthodox orders lengthen into the White House, like when a Trump-appointed decide in Louisiana issued a rather uncommon ruling remaining weak requiring President Joe Biden's White House to flip over communications with social media businesses about alleged objectionable content. The judge's forceful strategy to discovery in the case got here, no matter the truth, that comparable fits Trump filed towards the principal social media companies 2 years in the past have floundered in court. What is your take on this video? Please kindly drop your comments below and thanks for